I'm Jade Konkel. I've been at Harlequins as a player since 2018 and I'm the current captain. Yeah, I think it's great for Pat. You know, I've known Pat for many, many years. We actually were at Quins together back in 2018. So like, it's so great to see somebody in such a high role who really believes in the club, wants to push the club forward, but actually is a great person to have in that role. Like, she understands stuff from a player's perspective, but then also has obviously gone off and, you know, learned so many skills on how to make a programme even better. So somebody like Pat in that role and a woman in that role, I think, you know, they'll do everything they can to drive it forward. And, you know, that's testament to all the work they've gone off and learned, and especially Pat, like I said, she used to be here to then come back, is absolutely brilliant. And getting more women into coaching roles as well, I think, like, you know, that you've got that term, like, you've got to see it to be it. And I think obviously we're still in a generation where people are having to be the first, so the more we can keep driving that, the better. So it's great to see somebody like Pat stepping up and going to be an inspiration, hopefully, to many wanting to take on those roles as well, to show that they can do it. I think, like, you know, we just want the best person for the job, whether that's a male or a female. And if, like, I wouldn't really differentiate based on, you know, their gender. It's very much of how good are they and what do they bring. I would say, you know, it's difficult for women to get exposure, so probably people are still, like, women are definitely still learning in that role, but that's not to say that they aren't capable as well. And I think the more availability of those roles happen, the more support they get behind the scenes, it's only going to push women on. So I think having women in coaching roles would be brilliant, because again, like, it's just another area that, you know, people can hone in on, like, the specifics of being a female athlete as well, whether that's, you know, the nuances around the menstrual cycle, where they probably have a bit more acknowledgement and awareness. Like, all those small things help to then what makes a good athlete, what makes a good coach. Do you know what? It took me many years to be more comfortable speaking to the male coaches for that. I'd say because I've been around a long time, I'm okay with speaking to whether it's a female coach or a male coach, but I know especially for, like, the younger girls coming through, they probably do feel a lot more comfortable speaking to a female coach. But, you know, because female coaches haven't really been, you know, the head coaches in many, many clubs for a long time, I think that is a space that's going to open up. But I definitely would say there is an element, only because you've kind of got that mutual understanding. I think it would just keep driving it forward. Obviously, it's something there's not a lot of at the moment, but I do think it's like, if you get more people in those positions, but doing really well in those positions, it just opens up a whole other world of opportunity, which I think can only grow the sport as well, because then you see things from a different light, you see different coaching perspectives, you see different, you know, athlete-coach relationships, and I think all that's going to be what drives the game forward.